Okay, and welcome back. Yesterday, in my yesterday's video, I said that if anything interesting happened at the Blast Spring Groups, I'd make a video about it. And guess what? Nip 2-0'd Astralis. And I guess you could say that's pretty interesting, because they've just they've just dropped Twist, or benched him anyway, for this ZTR from their Young Ninjas program. And that's about all anyone knows about this ZTR. He was in the Young Ninjas and now he's in NIP, and now he's well, he top fragged actually his team, and he played really well, and he 2-0'd Astralis in his first match. So things looking pretty good, I guess, for the Ninjas. And I know in yesterday's video I said as a Astralis fan, but good thing is I'm also a NIP fan too, so let's just get into the demo. So we're going to do from devices POV because it's my first. What the? Okay, they're just knifing each other. Okay, knife round over. Anyway, we're going to do from devices POV because, well, I guess device is probably my favorite player. Just in terms of skill, consistency, best player on the best team, good with every gun, just just overall, you know, really good at the game and a good player to watch, to learn from. And as we see, we're into the pistol round, and he just loses. But Device actually doesn't do too well in this game. So, and he normally plays well on overpass, which is interesting because they also lost overpass to Vitality in the global finals of Blast. So I would like to just see, um, you know, what's going wrong. How did they lose to NIP? A team that they know nothing about, really, I guess. Well, not nothing, they know a little bit about, but a new lineup. I don't think they've played each other in a while. NIP haven't really been playing too much, or at least at the end of 2020. He hits the scout, but still dies. And so, we're into the... oh no, another eco. I'll just fast forward. I am kind of conscious of time, because both my last two videos have been 40-minute long. And this game also lasts 29 rounds. In fact, both games of the series go 29 rounds. And, well, basically I am conscious of time, because I don't want these videos to go on forever. I'm kinda thinking somewhere around like the 25 to 30 is kind of a good time to try and nail for the videos. Something that, like, if they just go on and on and on for 40 minutes, start to get a bit boring. But that being said, if I want to talk about something for 40 minutes, I will. If I think it deserves the 40 minutes, but yeah, I guess we're just trying to see what we can learn. So So ninjas, they get the pistol win, and they convert the 3-0. Now we're on the first gun round. Device on the orb. Looks like they're grouping up towards the B here. Device flashing monster, playing the heaven position with the orb. This looks all good. So this is that's the monster tunnel smoke that you can throw from spawn. And they looks like they're committing. So yeah, I was very impressed with how the ninjas played, because I didn't think Astralis played too bad. As if maybe they were missed some shots. A few of the players not in the best of form, but I thought like Device and Dupree at least, both of them seem to frag well. Dupree gets 30, I think, in this game. He plays pretty well. So they get the retake. This goes for this foul. Goes for this peek. Res shows the shoulder, but doesn't get punished for it. We're just back into a default kind of round. Oh, so another interesting development, I guess you could say, is that in my last video I was talking about like I want to get some more good games that I played myself to review. And yesterday I played 4 games and we won them all. Nork, that was a outduels Device there. Let's see what happens on the retake. 1v2 now, Nork on the orb. Oh, I remember this. Dupree just flanks him, shoots him in the back. So he's got the best spawn, or not the very best spawn you could get on Overpass, but a pretty good spawn, and he's got the orb, so I mean if this was me playing the game I would be going for the aggressive peek, and that's what he does. It's interesting he throws that kind of shitty smoke there, like he purposely throws it back to just make the T's think it's safe when it's really not. Looks like Dupree wanted to boost him up. Oh, he's still gonna boost him up. This is interesting with the X-ray. I'll turn it off. Oh, can't turn it off. Oh, that's a good shot. CZ. Not good at that range. And ZTR just opening up the site. It's a 4-on-1, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna save. So overall, from Device's point of view, that looked like a good long take. Kind of unlucky that Device didn't see anyone when he was boosted long. But I mean, they stayed close to the wall and they just kind of overwhelmed him. He did get one on the CZ player, but once you're Oh, that's a good shot as well. So he's 2 and 5, and he's hit 2 really good shots. I think both on Toplowski as well. So I'm sure he's loving that. Another boost, long. He probably had more time to line that up. I'm not sure. I feel like he just flicked, like reacted to the guy swinging, but there's no way that that guy is going to expect a boost there. Well, at least I wouldn't. But, you know, I'm not very good, so maybe they would expect that. And ZTR again on just the double entry A-side take. So I'm going to look at the Inferno game. And another nice peek from Nork. Yeah, they're playing well, the Ninjas. So I'm going to look at ZTR on the Inferno game, because I think he plays a good game there. Well, he plays a good game on both maps. Yeah, like I said, Ninjas, like, not in their wildest dreams could they have hoped for ZTR to top frag both maps and them to 2-0 Astralis in their first match. So, I don't know. Maybe crazier things have happened, but I can't really remember when they have. But, makes for good content, and I will definitely watch that ZTR demo on Inferno because, like I said, I'm also a Ninjas in Pyjamas fan. So I want to see how he fits in, how he plays. I want to learn a bit about him because I know nothing, basically. So we're just holding... This is quite a precarious position in the 4v5 for Device. And Hampus is just gonna... So who's Zero? Rez. Oop, Device gets him. Oops, probably shouldn't have switched away. But Rez played that so well. He sat in that corner the whole time. And just as he rounds that corner, Device decides to... I guess he was also always looking at that bathroom's entrance, but still unlucky for him. And he doesn't get to save the orb. Yeah, that's ambitious, I would say. I mean, you only got the Deagle, but yeah, I'm not really sure. Looks like Nork is pretty sharp. ZTR also pretty sharp with the entries on the site takes. And it's now 8-2. It can really just spiral, like with the ecoing and losing the pistol, which is another problem that Astralis seem to have, is that they just lose pistols way more than they should, considering they win most of their games. They lose a lot of pistols. So Device gets that entry, or that early pick, and now he relocates to long. And this also will be good for me, because I would also like to be a better AWPer, and in my opinion, Device is the best. I mean, I know Simple and Zaiwu, they're also, what, on HLTV, they're number 1 and 2. And they're also AWPers, but I just think Device, Simple, Zaiwu, terms of skill, I think they're all just evenly matched. The difference comes from what their teams, and a good flank, not looking at him, just shoots him, free kill. Yeah, what their teams demand of each of those players. So Device has probably got the best team, so he just only does what his team needs and nothing more. But if you're simple, your team needs way more from you. And Zaiwu, your team needs like a little less from you than maybe what Simple provides, but still it really is like the team is built around whether Zaiwu succeeds or fails, and because he's so nuts, he normally succeeds. And I'm not saying that's bad, I'm just saying that that's what happens. So Simple, again, he does way more in the server than Device, but Device doesn't have to. And Simple's so nuts that he also wins a lot of the crazy plays and stuff he goes for. But in terms of Counter-Strike, which is a team game, I'm just a fan of Astralis, how they play. You know, I was pretty much a fan when they won Atlanta back in 2017. Plopsky. Will Device get him? Yes. But I guess the more I learn and play and watch CS, the more I appreciate Astralis. Because of just how they play. It's what every team should really be aspiring to replicate, but it's very hard because the style that they're trying to play is, you know, very tactical. Like, not tactical, but tactical in the sense of like teamwork and always playing for the team, and you know, everyone knows what everyone else is doing in the server. Kind of like a hive mind, if that was possible, but they just do it through communication and just playing together for years and years and years. Which is why I don't understand why they got Bubsky, because it doesn't really make sense. I mean, they don't really use him. They don't pick Nuke anymore because Bubsky plays Nuke. I don't know. It just seems like a unnecessary hamstring on Astralis. Not to say Bubsky's bad, I think he's good, but just in terms of what the style of CS and what they're trying to do and how they play, like, no one's more clutch than Astralis. And how do they get so clutch? Well, they've been in these situations so many times, and they just know they have the best system. So if they remain calm and trust the system, trust the process, as the Sixers fans would say. But the difference is their system works, and they know it, and I don't know how he kills that person through all that. I guess he was low. But yeah, shoots him through the side of the building. So 5-8, Astralis bringing it back. We're going for kind of aggressive long play. Will Hampus read this? Legged. Nade. No touchdown. But, you know, plays it safe. Knows he got the info that the one in playground, he's low. Reposition. even more info now. And now we can just play with his team and just mop these guys up. He already knows one's low, knows where they are. ZTR's just gonna crouch, walk into his scope. I'm sure Device is thankful for that. Oh, and I remember this round. This is pretty cool. So they're trying to boost over the smoke, and he just CZs them once it fades. I thought that was a pretty good play. Magisk doesn't want the Org. Wants M4. Interesting. Maybe the Org is not as good as everyone thinks. I'm not sure. I don't really buy the Org either when I play. I'm just an M4 or AWP really. The 30 bullet M4. Not that I hate the silence one, the 30 bullet one's better. Shoots faster, more bullets. And even though it's $200 cheaper, it's not worth. And Nork's already pushed up and Device doesn't know about it. But they win the 3v1, 7-8 halftime. So let's see if they well we know what happens, they lose, but when I was watching I thought for sure they were gonna win. Like, yep, classic rough start for Astralis, and then the classic just better player, better clutch, just better overall, grinded out win. Playing on the slide in the playground. He's got the P250 drop. I'm really liking his crosshair as well. This kind of blue, like no gap, just a blue cross with a tiny gap. Not that I really change or muck around with my crosshair too much. I don't think it really affects much your aim or anything. Rez? Is he gonna... No. Doesn't want that fight with the P250. So he's just been really patient here. We're in the 4v5 now. Pretty sure. Oh no, 4v4. And team's running into B. He's Device on the lurk. Really lurking for those. Thinks Rez still in bathrooms, I think. Okay, now we're in a pretty unwinnable position. The 1v3. Yeah, ZTR had the kit. He needed to kill them both, really. So that he would come off to defuse or peek him so that he would die while defusing. So a lot of these rounds, I think Device is just going to be the A lurker, because Astralis really like to hit the B side with their executes and nades and things. I think they're pretty well known for their B takes on overpass. But maybe some teams have figured that out and they've just pretty much committed themselves to stacking B against Astralis. It's made a lot of ground up here, Device, today. Maybe that's one of the counters to a team that's... Oh no. Rez is bombed down in T-spawn. That's not good. Zip. Clutch Minister. I don't think he can do much. I mean, he needs to just kill Rez right now. But there's a smoke down. Plopsky. Oh no. Now they're in trouble. Oh, look at that observing. Just caught Device's kill on the B side. Run. Unlucky. So, rest of the team's on an eco. We just got Device on the AK, no head armor, Molly combo. Interesting. Going for the same boost that Device wrecked with the CZ. Readjust onto Nork. Still a hard round to win, even though it's a 5v4, just with the pistols. And I think they're just going to try and hit B. I know it's probably 2 and 2. It's pretty risky to go 3-1. Especially when Device just got a kill on A. Oh, they're winning it. Dupree? No, they're losing it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the end of the world for Astralis. They often have slow starts. Oh, free info on Rez there. He spots that with the jump. And I don't even think Rez saw him spot him. But he's fallen back, Rez. Oh, nice kill. Yeah, it's not the end of the world for Astralis. Like a lot of these close games, you just have a couple of rounds that break your way. And like the game would be a whole different story. It'd be 2-1 or 2-0 the other way, and you know, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I wouldn't be making this video, I guess, but that's the nature of competitive CS. Anything can happen. And okay, we're going all down connector. This will be interesting. ZTR gets 2, gets 3. Don't tell me he gets 4. He's just gonna run 10 seconds. Does he even have time? I guess he has time. Doesn't matter if he had time. Nork knew what's up. Yeah, so now it's looking bad, right? You're thinking, oh no, are they really going to pull this off? And this is where the Astralis magic begins to happen. I think it's this round, but basically they start closing in. And... Ooh. Knows Nork's AWPing that long. Doesn't want to challenge that. Oh. I'll just turn off my notifications. Sorry about that. And pretty much never like lose faith in Astralis' ability to come back in any game. They're so well drilled, so well. That's it. That's kind of a bad jiggle by Plopsky. Like, shows a lot of himself in the air for a long time. Take off the X-ray, see what device sees for this round. Okay, interesting. So Glaive actually got a kill. Where was that? That was top of con. Or yeah, top of the connector stairs. Now they're just gonna book it to A. And Zip is the fake. And he goes 1 for 1. So it's now a 3v2. And this should be pretty much an unlosable round for Astralis. Device is already looking for the connector rotate. And they're just going to save, I think. So you only need 1 round, really, for the comeback to start, because they all just build off each other, really. Like once you get the economy going in your favor, you drain their economy, get them onto pistols. Being down 5 rounds can feel like nothing. Some interesting flashes the way he throws it like that. He doesn't throw it out to the left. I don't know if an AWPer was close to the half wall or something, where Device is aiming right now. Would that flash him? I mean, probably. I assume Astralis know what they're doing. Device knows what he's doing, but it's kind of an interesting way he throws that. So we're already drained the economy just by getting that 1 round win for Astralis. They just got the hero AWP, or the saved AWP and the saved AK the last round. And nice double entry onto the site, killing both the rifles. Device opts not to pick up the AWP, so... guess we're in for some more lurking A gameplay. Because that's what... if he doesn't have the AWP, that's what he seems to go for. So that is the front bathroom smoke, I'm pretty sure. Allows his team to come up con, which I think Magic is doing right now, see? So that's that smoke in front of bathrooms. And what is going on? Oh, they're eco. Oh yeah, I remember this round. So this actually lasts the full round timer pretty much. But they're all hiding in that corner, this corner. And they all get mowed down. So, 10 to 12, comeback is happening. We're into the buy round. Nip have brought down to 0, very important round to win for Astralis. They'll break their economy again. And classic rush B. Molly barrel flashes over. Device is the fourth one in. Glaive. Interesting, Glaive had the flank. Normally Glaive or Dupree are the entry pack. And then it's Magisk, Device, Zip as the kind of the second wave. Really Magisk and Zip and Device as a lurker, but kind of the same thing. And that's another really kind of important thing, just as a team. It's just to just have the team dynamics really set, like the hierarchy of who's your aggressive players, who's your entries, and who are your passive players, who can bait us a bit, who can make the plays to win your rounds. So it's quite an interesting duo with Device and Dupree as a kind of a passive and an aggressive star in the same team. And I really do think that the AWP should be on kind of a more passive player. So that's why it's kind of so impressive when Simple Ziwu get aggressive with the AWP. But like, it's such an expensive gun, and to just go for one or something, really not worth it. Like, you really just want to be saving that gun all the time. And I know Jame time is a meme and everything, but Jame is a very good player at not dying with the AWP. So, and they just won the summit, right? Yeah, the CS summit. Just a pretty good overall team. Against some a good win against some. Rez kills Device on the connector flank. And Glaive and Zip are gonna clutch it for them. Now we got the AWP. Glock fade, AWP fade. The Talon, Sapphire, just got all the skins. Device. Well, I guess it's Nork's fade, AWP fade, but I think Device has one as well. So 12-12 now. And when I'm watching this, I didn't watch it live because it started at 2:30 in the morning for me in Australia. And I'm not watching a game. Yeah, I was just way too tired to watch a game that was going to potentially finish at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Oh, and he's got the new stickers on the on his scope there. He's actually got the new Ninjas logo thing, which, you know, I don't hate. I know some people think it looks weird, you know. Nip, pretty old brand, recognizable brand. Why you gotta rebrand if you're already so kind of well known and popular? But I don't hate it. I kind of like it. It's quite recognizable still as Nip. Like, it's got the same. I think it's supposed to be a shuriken. You know, those ninja stars that they throw in movies and stuff. Just the new, like, kind of lime green color. Yellowish lime green. I think it's a good color. There's no other. And Rez on the big flank. Didn't even see that coming. That's a 4v2 and they win. So that is a big round for the Nip to win. So I was in the 3v4 and they just res with the big flank. That's a good play by him. Device just did not expect that. Probably feel like that's a round that Astralis should have won. They normally win those kinds of rounds, but you can't win them all, you know? And that's just an important one, and because they would have been broke, and it would have been 14-12. But now they can... Well, now even if they lose, they can probably... maybe. If they save a couple guns, they could probably buy again. And Nork with the entry. Dupree evens it up to a 4v4. Very important round. We got res on the info gathering play. Sees 2. That's interesting. What does res do here? Just chillin'. They don't fight him, Astralis. They let him be. And surely Device knew he was there. Oh. That's just... Okay, Dupree. 2v2. Nice. What? Nork just burns? Dupree with the 4k clutch, wow. Okay, I don't know how Device didn't know that. Because 2 players saw him. And he dropped the smoke, he must have known. Just kind of an unlucky timing maybe, I don't know. Seemed like a few of these things just not breaking Astralis' way. They still clutch it out. So, 13-13. And they're back on the pistols. Why am I watching Zip? We want to watch Device. That was good timing. Kills res with the Deagle in party. Like, even if you're not going to use those kind of smokes, they're just good for, like, conditioning the CTs, like the front bathroom and the molly, to kind of threaten that you could come back up con to A, but even though they just want to hit B. And don't tell me 3v3, they're low with the pistols, surely... Oh no. It's gonna fall apart. Where are they? Got one in... Well, one in water, 2 in water. Oh no. And they just got eco'd. That is a... And Hawk. Oh my god. He runs away. What's the play? We'll hop on board. Fails to smoke. And they're just completely locked out of B, there's just no way. Still got a minute on the clock. But Ninja's got 3 there. Hamp has in CT with the quick rotate. And Res just chillin'. Long. And it looks like they're just going to go for the contact B after they fail their execute. device. Dupree gets the second. Okay, so we know he's in pit with the orb. Goes for the peak north, wow. That's interesting, but no time. Oh my god, they win it.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, I don't know if Nork should have peaked there, like... A 3v2, I think it's just better to play the time and numbers than try and get the frag. Maybe he just thought he was done for anyway, but I just feel like it's better to be safe there. There was low time, they up one in numbers. You know, you can just kind of play with them because they know one of them has to plant, so you can just wait for that. And if they try and rush you, you got your teammates coming in. Hampus in heaven. And this is a 3v5 already. Dupree still trying to will his team to win. 29 frags. Rez is going to spot device, drop the smoke, and just run away. Well played by Rez. Just, I mean, took some damage for the info, but still the 4v3. And what can you do here as Astralis? I don't know. Go B, I guess, is the plan. They're both low. Hampus and Plopsky. Oh, Plopsy just deletes him though. And that's it. GG. Yeah. Interesting. Very close game, both games. I think I'll do the Inferno game as well, where I'll do a ZTR. He was playing Pit on Inferno. I guess that's where Twist was playing on Inferno. I can't remember. But 21-19, you know, stats look pretty good. I think the impact in the game was good. He had a really nice 4K from the mini pit, which we'll look at. And, oh, I'll just mention... So I was talking about how I won 4 games yesterday. So I'll just... What do I go stats? Yeah. Played 4 games. Won all of them on Thursday. And we picked up some elo. And I think 3 out of the 4 I got 30 kills. So any of them would be a good candidate for a review. Probably not this one. This one was just we just kind of steamrolled them. Like I kind of just put the team in the backpack and carried them against not very good opposition. But any of these would be a good one to do. So if you want to leave a comment and say which one you'd prefer, because we got Cache and Train, and these are 2 maps that I don't really like. And they don't get picked very often in Face It. It's really just Mirage, Dust, Inferno, as you can see. But it would be interesting to see. I mean, Cache, I don't even know why it's in the matchmaking pool. I really don't like it, but we do get 30 kills, so maybe it'll be interesting to see how I play Cache, what I'm doing wrong. Got a level 7, a level 8 in here. And train, yeah. Again, train is probably my least favorite map in the pool to play and watch, but anyway, let me know. Otherwise, I'll pick one and I'll do the Inferno ZTR, ZTR, however they say it. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. I'll do his Inferno. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.